everyone, Sherry Lynn here. Welcome back to my channel. Gonna spice up this week's recipe. We're going to be making buffalo turkey meatballs. And if you've had buffalo chicken meatballs, I actually like these better, and I'm pretty sure you're going to too. Real easy recipe, simple ingredients. I hope you guys enjoy it. Check it out. So jumping right into this recipe, what you're gonna need is 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of ground turkey. You're going to need some green onions, some cut up celery, a 1/2 cup of almond flour. You're going to need some salt, some garlic powder, some pepper, some onion powder, some chili powder. You're of course going to need some Frank's Red Hot. You can use whatever one you want. I just make sure that it has no sugar added, and Frank's doesn't, so I like this one. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of butter and an egg. Parchment paper or wax paper helps the meatballs not stick to the baking pan when we get to there, so it's good to have this on hand as well. And those are your ingredients. Great thing about this recipe is it's so easy. I know you guys are gonna love how fast it pulls together. Just dump your ground turkey right into a bowl. Go ahead and crack your egg right in there. Then for your seasoning, you're gonna want a 1/2 teaspoon, so just like that, of your onion powder, your chili powder, your black pepper, and your garlic powder. Then I go ahead and put just shy of a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now to this, you're gonna add a 1/2 cup of your almond flour. Make sure your hands are clean and go ahead and mix all of this up into the bowl. So go ahead and line your baking dish with the wax paper or parchment paper. And just use a spoon to make your meatballs. And it's a pretty hearty spoon. So they're about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. They should look about like that. And go ahead and put them on the baking dish. Okay, last one. I use 2 pounds of ground turkey, and this fills up a normal size baking sheet, and it equals 28 meatballs. My oven has been preheated to the 400 degrees. We're gonna bake these in there for roughly 20 to 25 minutes. You'll want them to turn a nice golden brown. So we're gonna get these in the oven right now. Set the timer for 20 minutes. I'm gonna check them after 20. And now we can start making our buffalo sauce. So for this, you're gonna need a saucepan, the 2 tablespoons of butter, and the Frank's Red Hot. To make buffalo sauce, it really is so easy. You'll wanna take a 1/2 cup of your Frank's Red Hot or whatever cayenne pepper sauce you're using. Dump that right into a saucepan, and go ahead and put your 2 tablespoons of butter in there and turn it on. And all you do is melt your 2 tablespoons of butter right in with your cayenne pepper sauce. Fast as you can get the butter to melt, just shy of boiling. Okay, once the butter's completely melted, go ahead and turn off your fire and just set this aside. There's about 14 minutes left on my meatballs, so I'm gonna go ahead and start chopping up my green onions. So I've already rashed my green onions. If you haven't, then go ahead and do that first. Then we're gonna thinly slice these, and you wanna go into the green a little bit as well. Sometimes when I make these, I'll actually garnish them with some chives. I'm not gonna do that today, but feel free to do that. It does make them look a little nicer. Instead, I'm going to use the green part of the green onion. And then I like to go ahead and kind of pop out the centers so the circles bust up a little bit. If you haven't already, go ahead and cut up your celery just into nice size, bite-sized pieces. So after 20 minutes, you're gonna wanna check your meatballs. They should have a nice brown, golden brown top to them. So I'm gonna go ahead and check mine now, and hopefully they're done, and I'll bring them back. Okay. So you want them to just have a nice golden color to them like this. And then all you do is go ahead and put them right into your buffalo sauce. You'll wanna leave the fat that's ran off right on the wax paper. Then go ahead and discard this wax paper and put a new sheet down, because we are gonna transfer these back on and bake them just for a couple more minutes. So I got this back in my pan. Stir up the meatballs. You want them coated in the buffalo sauce. Once they're nice and coated, go ahead and lay them back out on your baking pan. So they should look like this. Now all you're gonna do is pop them back into the 400 degree oven for about 3 minutes. You just wanna bake this on a little bit. So I'm gonna do that right now, and then I'm gonna get our sides ready. I'm topping my meatballs with some ranch dressing and my green onions. Feel free to use whatever toppings that will fit into your macros for the day. If you like blue cheese crumble, that's a good addition as well. I'm just using celery, the green onions and a little bit of ranch, and that's what I'm serving mine with. We're eating these for dinner today, but you can also use them as an appetizer and just put a toothpick in every single one of them, and it makes a great, especially for a football game, a great appetizer. So the meatballs are done. I'm gonna go ahead and grab them out and show you how I assemble them. So here's what they look like when you get them out of the oven, and these are done. I'll go ahead and show you how I like to top mine, and then I'll give them a taste and let you know how good they turned out. So now that I have some put in a bowl, I just like to take my ranch dressing and kind of drizzle it on. Like that. And then I take a sprinkle of my green onions, put that on there. And there you have it. So I'm gonna give this a second to cool off, and I'm gonna take a bite and let you know how they are. So excited to give these a try. I went ahead and added my celery to the plate. Gonna bust one of these open and see how it is. These are so delicious. I know you guys are gonna love them. They got the perfect amount of heat in the buffalo sauce. It just couldn't be any better. So go ahead and give them a try. I'd love to hear what you think of them. And I'm gonna finish my dinner here, and I'll see you guys next week. Feel free to share these recipes, and I love hearing from you, so definitely leave a comment if you give this one a try. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.